Did you know the very first Sibos took place in Brussels, where Swift welcomed 300 participants? In 2011, Sibos comes to Toronto in Canada, where we will welcome between 6,500 to 7,500 participants. Hi, I'm David Bridgman, Exhibition Manager of Sibos 2011, and I'll be your guide during this video. Sibos is taking place from the 19th to the 23rd of September this year at the MetroToronto Convention Centre, or MTCC as it is referred to, Canada's #1 trade show and convention facility. Now, just before we go inside to look at this great venue, let's take a brief look at Toronto and what it has to offer a Sibos visitor. Toronto, on the north shore of Lake Ontario, is the largest of Canada's vibrant urban centres. It is the hub of the nation's commercial, financial, industrial and cultural life, and is the capital of the province of Ontario. When you arrive here in September, the temperatures will range from between 9 degrees to 20 degrees Celsius. That's between 48 degrees to 69 degrees Fahrenheit. The MTCC is located in the heart of vibrant downtown Toronto, a thriving multicultural mosaic within walking distance of the waterfront, with fine shopping, restaurants, attractions, all in close proximity. The city's business, financial, fashion and cultural districts are literally minutes from the doorstep of the MTCC. In addition, getting here takes about 20 to 30 minutes from Pearson International Airport and can cost you between 50 or 60 Canadian dollars. The MTCC is split into two main areas, the North Building and the South Building. The buildings are linked by a walkway that straddles the railway track that runs between them. I'm standing here at the entrance to the South Building, which will be the main entrance for Sibos 2011. The majority of Sibos will be hosted in this building, with plenary, buffet lunches and meeting rooms hosted in the North Building. When you arrive here in September, your Sibos transfer bus will drop you for access here at the South entrance. Taxis will also drop off in the same way. The North entrance is situated on Front Street and can be used by non-registered as well as registered participants of Sibos to access the meeting rooms. However, only registered participants can access the full Sibos environment with their Sibos badge. Be aware that you cannot collect your participant's badge from the North Building. You must collect it from the registration area in the South Building. If you start at the South entrance, you can get to the meeting rooms internally rather than via the North entrance. So come on, let's go and take a look inside. Here we are in the lobby entrance for Sibos 2011. We are currently on the ground level. Apart from the walkway connecting the North and South buildings, the majority of the Sibos environment in the South Building is underground. As usual, security is a top priority for us pre and during Sibos. Prior to entering the Sibos registration area, which is beneath me, you'll pass through airport-style security detectors. Hand luggage may be searched, with larger pieces of luggage put through an X-ray machine. Once through security, you can make your way down the escalators towards the registration level. Here we are on the registration level. Your next movement on this level will be determined by what information you've received prior to commencing your travels to the MTCC. If you've pre-registered for Sibos and received your badge in advance, you can immediately move forward to fast-track registration and afterwards continue down the escalators to the conference and exhibition. If you have pre-registered and not received your badge, or have not registered at all, then make your way to one of our registration counters where our team can advise next steps. Where possible, try and pre-register for Sibos, as this will save you time once you arrive on site. As standard, all exhibitors will receive detailed information about staff registration from the Sibos registration office. In addition, our dedicated registration team are on hand to assist should you have any questions, so do feel free to get in touch. Tourism Toronto will also be situated in this area and can offer useful tips on social activities and the city in general. Okay, let's make our way down towards the conference and exhibition. I've just come from the registration level and here we are on the Sibos conference level. Please do note that the plenary and big issue debates will take place in the North Building, and we'll take a look at this space a little later. Sibos is the one time in the year when the Swift community comes together to discuss topics that matter most across business areas, across function and across regions. As usual, our conference sessions will tackle topics covering the full breadth of financial services, and we will have some great speakers confirmed, discussing the hot topics that are current within our industry. Building on last year's success, we will try to bring more interactivity to our sessions and encourage audience participation. Whatever your business background and areas of interest, you are sure to find something on the conference programme to challenge, inform and stimulate you. The press office will be situated on this level and is where exhibitors can get in touch with journalists or simply drop off press packs. We will also have Sibos information points on at least 2 levels, including this one, should you need any assistance during Sibos. At Sibos 2010 in Amsterdam, we had over 200 exhibiting application and middleware vendors, system integrators, financial institutions, consultants and central clearing systems from around the world. Let us now proceed down one more time and take a look at the space for our 2011 exhibitors. Here we are in the lobby of the exhibition hall. We are now on the lowest level of the South Building, and this is where our world-class exhibition will take place for 2011. Participants will access and exit the exhibition by using the escalators to my right and to my left. From here in the lobby there are 4 entrances into the hall, making the exhibition easily accessible for participants. Given the enormous interest we've received in Amsterdam for exhibiting space, coupled with the limited space we have available this year, we anticipate that Sibos 2011 will be a sellout event in Q1. In preparation for this, we will be positioning the Sibos lounges here in the lobby in order to make further space available within the hall for exhibiting companies. The Sibos lounges give participants a great opportunity to meet and network. Snacks and refreshments will be available for purchase within these lounges, and as usual, we'll have a number of news channels keeping participants up to date with the world of finance. We also plan to showcase the publications from the financial community here in the lobby as well. Okay, let's go and take a look at the exhibition hall. Here we are in the exhibition hall. In the shape of the letter L, this hall is a great location for the Sibos 2011 exhibition. When you arrive here in September, the majority of the hall will be taken up by you, our exhibitor. In addition to this, we plan to have 2 open theatres and a number of My Sibos points located throughout the hall. The open theatres are presentation areas where a company can acquire a slot and present on white papers and case studies. If you're interested in securing a speaking slot on an open theatre at no additional cost, please contact Alex Hewitson from Swift. My Sibos points will be positioned around the hall, giving participants the opportunity to access the online collateral library and make use of our event networking tool. Okay, let's have a technical insight into some of the requirements for stand builders. Along here and throughout the entire exhibition hall, you'll find the service ducts for electricity, water, waste, internet and telecoms. Rigging is available in most places overhead, but note that due to diverse ceiling shapes and loading restrictions, it is sometimes costly to be able to rig in this hall. It's important that you get a quote as early as possible to ensure that rigging is possible and within your budget, as costs may vary depending on your stand location. Don't forget that the maximum height for all exhibition stands at Sibos is 4 meters. That includes any banners or lighting trusses, which must be hung no higher than the 4 meter maximum. If you need water and waste or rigging, please let Mayridge Show Management know as early as possible, because not every stand will be able to access these services. As usual, a minimum 4-metre carpeted aisleway will separate the stand blocks. Remember, your appointed stand designer or building contractor will have to abide by the Sibos rules and regulations, which are contained within the online exhibitor manual, so please make sure you forward the web address to them for their reference. The online manual details are available from the Mayridge Show Management office. All exhibitors must have their stand plans and designs officially approved by Mayridge Show Management before instructing their respective build partner to start construction. Please submit your plans as early as possible, but no later than June 24th. Remember, there are no island stands at Sibos. Stands will be either 1, 2 or 3 sides open. Electrical power in Toronto is a standard 110 volt, giving a notable difference to the standard 220 volt we experienced in Amsterdam. Sustainability is now a familiar word to us all within the events industry. With that in mind, we would encourage you to start or continue working with your design teams and stand builders to make best use of sustainable products and adopt a responsible approach to your exhibition participation. The online exhibitor manual contains a section called Greening Sibos that offers ideas on how this could be achieved. It is also important to remember that what you're seeing here is a massive raw space. Swift will be adding the infrastructure and the branding, and you'll be building your familiar community environment with your wonderfully designed stands. The place will look very different and very alive in September, so whether you're one of the smallest or largest exhibitors, you'll be in the perfect environment to do business. Okay, let's go and take a look at some further exhibition space. I'm still in the exhibition hall, but a little further down. This is where you'll find a Swift stand, further exhibition space, and the exhibition management offices. To my right, we will have the Swift stand situated in the corner of the hall, and to my left will be the exhibition management offices, where all the event suppliers will be located. So if you have any queries during the show relating to your stand, this is the place to go. The standard exhibitor shell scheme meeting rooms, normally hosted within the exhibition hall, will become part of the meeting rooms in the north building. Health and safety is a high priority, especially during build-up and breakdown periods of Sibos. In Toronto, exhibitors and contractors won't be allowed to enter the hall during this time unless they're wearing the appropriate footwear and headgear. That means no sandals, flip-flops, open-toe shoes or high heels are allowed. There are 2 compulsory items that must be worn at all times during the build-up and breakdown periods of Sibos 2011. These items are steel toe cap safety shoes and hard hats. Without these items, access to the exhibition hall will not be granted. Please do take note of this requirement, as it is a standard for working in Toronto. Your building contractors will be required to provide suitable risk assessments and method statements to be able to satisfy the exhibition's health and safety team. So please bear this in mind when selecting your design and build partner. Make sure that they are a professional and credible partner. Exhibitors will also need to provide a risk assessment for the show open period. If you're struggling to find a suitable design and build partner, then please contact me at the Sibos exhibition office, as I may be able to assist. We are now going to take a look at the plenary, buffet lunches and meeting rooms in the north building. For this, we will need to make our way back to registration, over the walkway and down into the north building. It's a decent walk from the south building, where we are now, to the north building, where the plenary buffet lunches are. So please do allow some time for this journey. For your convenience, you can download our timings document, which will help you plan for the time you need from getting from A to B at the MTCC. For this particular exercise, I will time our journey from south to north to give you an indication of the distance between both buildings. Okay, so here we go. I've just come from the Swift stand area within the exhibition hall in the South building, and it's taken me about 10 minutes to get here. The North building is hosting three components of Sibos 2011, the plenary, lunches and the meeting rooms. Although you can see a busy exhibition behind me, this is where the plenary and lunches will take place during Sibos. The daily plenary and big issue debates are when the Sibos community come together as a whole. There are opportunities for everyone to hear the views of the most senior key figures from both within and outside the financial industry on the issues that are highly relevant to the Swift community. It is likely that our big issue debates will continue in addition to a closing and a Swift plenary. Buffet lunches have grown in popularity over the years, with this style of catering likely to be our prominent catering offering during our week. The meeting rooms situated below the plenary and lunches area will host sessions organised by the financial community and will run alongside Sibos 2011. Access will be granted from Front Street, provided you have an invitation from the company hosting the meeting. Alternatively, you can get to these rooms internally by crossing the walkway from the South building, as I've just done. Should you require access to the plenary, lunches or the rest of the Sibos environment, in addition to the meeting rooms, you will require a Sibos badge. If you don't have a Sibos badge, access will be denied and you will be directed externally to Sibos registration in the South building, where the appropriate badge can be purchased. Did you know that you learn more, meet more people and do more business in 4 days of Sibos than many do in a year? An opportunity like Sibos only comes along once a year, and we look forward to making your Sibos experience as seamless as possible. With such a high level of attendee at Sibos, the opportunity for networking could not be greater. With advertising and sponsorship opportunities now falling under the Sibos exhibition office, we hope to offer a more seamless, one-stop shop experience for your exhibition participation. From early 2011, the Sibos exhibition office, reporting to the head of Sibos, will be made up of 3 people. Myself, David Bridgman, Sarah Clothier, exhibitor coordinator, and the newest addition will be Carrie Sue Moray, who will head up the advertising and sponsorship sales. Through working with the Sibos exhibition office, we will have a number of ways for you to make the most out of your Sibos presence. To get an overview of the opportunities available for 2011, please contact Carrie Sue direct at the Sibos exhibition office. So, in summary, the South entrance in the South building is the main entrance for Sibos 2011. Access through the South entrance will take you through the airport-style security detectors, where you will proceed down the escalators to the registration area. Once on the registration level, and provided you have a badge, simply move forward through the fast-track registration for a quicker, more seamless entrance into the conference and exhibition hall. Down the escalators again to the level below registration and you will find the conference. Our sessions will tackle topics covering the full breadth of financial services, and as always we will have some great speakers discussing the current hot topics within our industry. Proceeding down the escalators for the final time in the South building, we have the exhibition hall, where you'll have the opportunity to visit and network with our 2011 exhibitors. In addition to the Sibos lounges, which are ideal for meeting and networking, we will have a range of financial publications on display in the lobby of the exhibition hall. Don't forget to get in touch with Alex Hewitson from Swift if you are interested in presentation opportunities on our open theatres situated within the exhibition hall. My Sibos points will be located in a number of places through the Sibos venue, giving participants access to the Sibos online collateral library and our event online networking tool. Don't forget that rigging is available in most places, but can be costly due to diverse ceiling heights and loading restrictions. Maximum stand build height is 4 meters. Any rigged items must also come in under this 4-meter limit. If you require water and waste to your exhibition stand, please let Mayridge Show Management know as soon as possible. Electrical power in Toronto is a standard 110 volt, giving a notable difference to the standard 220 volt we experienced in Amsterdam. Remember, to access the exhibition hall during the build-up and breakdown, you must be wearing steel toe cap safety shoes and a hard hat. Without these pieces of safety equipment, access to the hall will be denied. For a comprehensive guide to all exhibition stand information, please get in touch with Mayridge Show Management to acquire your online exhibitor manual login details. Remember, the plenary lunches and meeting rooms are situated in the North Building. Please take a close look at our timings document, Getting from A to B at the MTCC, to familiarise yourself with the distance between North and South buildings. Access to the meeting rooms is from Front Street on the north side. Provided you have an invitation from the company hosting the session, access will be granted. Getting to the plenary and lunches from the meeting rooms will require a Sibos badge. If you do not have a Sibos badge, access will not be granted, and you will be directed externally to registration in the South Building, where you can purchase the appropriate pass. Finally, our security lockdown will take place on Sunday evening, the 18th of September from 8 p.m. We will need to access all areas within the venue, including your exhibition stand. Please contact Mayridge Show Management if you have any questions regarding our security lockdown. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our video tour of the MetroToronto Convention Centre. Sibos opens its doors on Monday the 19th of September until Friday the 23rd of September. We very much look forward to welcoming you to Toronto. The Sibos Exhibition Office is here to help, so please do feel free to contact myself, Sarah Clothier or Kerry Sue Moray should you need any assistance. Our Sibos website will keep you up to date with all the latest news and initiatives, so do stay tuned in 2011. Remember, one week, one place, one Sibos.